So, this is not simulated universe. What is this? 300% damage bonus, 6k attack, 91, 342. It just got one shot. This is Memory of Shanzhou stage 6, and it should have more HP, so we can actually see the E4 go off instead of just one-shotting it. I think this is pretty much the most buffs I can give a character in the game right now. We've got Silverwolf's Death Shred, Bronya of course, E6 Yukong. Oh, we got E4. This is over. Let's do 1x speed. Okay, this is way slower than I thought. This was not a good idea. Oh, we didn't crit on the right one. How's that even possible? We have over 90% crit rate. This always happens. I think we're still good though. Come on. 270k. 267. I've been long overdue for a Qingque video, and I thought I'd do something totally different. I'm gonna attempt to solo Memory of Chaos as far as I can with just Qingque. So I guess this will end whenever she isn't able to complete a stage, but hopefully we can clear a couple. Does look like she'll get slowed down quite a bit though, but as long as we get one turn in, we should be able to one-shot at least Memory of Chaos stage 1, no problem. And oh, never mind. You know, I was actually thinking of just leaving it at that, but wouldn't be fair to you, so here's a Qingque video. This run is pretty much just the average showcase of Qingque in Memory of Chaos. Of course, with her being at max potential or near max. One thing I do want to note is she doesn't have crazy supports this time around. No Bronya, no Luocha. We've got Bailu, Asta, Silverwolf. Silverwolf isn't necessary, but yeah, you can easily replace her with Tingyan or Pella. This team should be doing a lot more relatable damage, and it's something you can look forward to if you're planning on maxing Qingque. This run is far from perfect. I make a lot of questionable plays, and we also get screwed over by RNG at times. You can see here that we actually don't make the 0 cycle in the first wave, which rarely happens. So that's unfortunate, but again, this is more of a realistic showcase. I'm not resetting or anything, but just to give you an idea of what's possible. I wanted to thank you all real quick for the recent support on my videos. We're at 6.9% subscribed now, which showing that it's definitely going up. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I try my best to put out videos that you want to see. Speaking of which, I want to talk about what I've got in the works, since you've all given me some great ideas, which, again, feel free to comment down what you want to see, any fun builds that you came up with or heard about. I want to try them all. So I've got DPS March 7th on the rise. Unfortunately, I ran into one major issue, and it's that tracks of destiny are a major limitation, and I'm completely out of them. We only get 1 a week from Simulated Universe. I think we get 2, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 from the monthly reset Stardust shop, whatever it's called in Star Rail. And we get some from the Battle Pass as well. So once the new patch hits, I should have more. There's so many major traces that I need to unlock with Tracks of Destiny that I just can't. I was thinking at the beginning of the game, oh, we have so many of these things, but compared to Crowns and Genshin, but we need to level up so many traces using them. Like after level 8, I think, you need to use a Track of Destiny for each level. So I dumped a lot of those without really knowing. Moving forward, I think I'm only going to get characters to level 8 max so that I can get more characters up. I did make a huge mistake, so I kind of have to wait on some of those videos, but oh well, it's a good lesson to learn, and hopefully it saves some of you some resources if you are planning on maxing out a lot of characters. So aside from March 7th, I'm also thinking of doing Natasha soon. That's one of the other ones that's been highly requested. Natasha, I do have some potential guides that I want to make. Qingque, of course, is a guide that I think needs to be made. A lot of people underestimate how lucky... Hang on, let me think about this. Qingque is very unlikely to fail compared to what people think, and I've been hearing a lot that There's no way Qingque can be good. She uses too many skill points, and even at E6, you know, I don't think you need E6 for her to be good. I think she's great even without Eidolons, and she's a lot less... Oh my goodness, I was gonna say she's a lot less... She's more forgiving than people give her credit for, and if you do play her well and you're not dumb like me, you actually don't need to use her skill every single turn. I think a lot of people will say Qingque is just Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunae at home, but I'm telling you that Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunae is just Qingque at home. I'm just kidding, but I think they're completely different units. They both use a lot of skill points. Qingque actually is a lot more skill point efficient, especially at E6, which is unfortunate that it's locked behind such a strong Eidolon, but you can definitely make it work. You're just using less skills per turn. Other than that though, I have a Welt guide that I'm planning on making. I'm pretty much just gonna catch up on, I guess Dan Heng is out next week, eh? That's coming up really close, and I have no resources to build him, but I really want to get him up as fast as possible. This is the struggle. That means I don't have any... Yeah, I don't think I can actually do it, because I'm already out of Tracks of Destiny, and I don't think the monthly resets until after his banner drops. I guess there's no rush. I don't need to do it day one, but it feels so good to do something day one. Anyway, I didn't really talk much about this fight as usual, which hopefully you've been watching. We did get really unlucky a couple times, especially against that frozen dude. We got knocked back like a whole cycle because Qingque didn't get her 4 of a kind. She screwed me over again, but such is the life of a Qingque main. But it is pretty good being a Qingque main because she's kind of carrying Erudition as a whole right now. Unfortunately, we just don't have many options for light cones. We kind of just have the Battle Pass light cone, which at S5 for Qingque is slightly better than Before Dawn. And then we have Before Dawn. Like, we're definitely going to get better light cones and a better best in slot for Qingque, but it's just going to take some time. And even though right now, Kafka, Nihility, Blade, Destruction, they're out damaging Jingyuan, it doesn't matter. They're going to come up with more units that are stronger anyway. It's not the path. It really doesn't matter. If you can clear the game, you can clear the game. No need to measure your sizes, and just focus on who you enjoy. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Or you can try to play everyone, but that's a little bit more challenging. Anyway, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I will see you next time.